Here we are, another fantastic day down here in sunny Florida. It is the Sunshine State. Well, today we're going to talk about sell it. So keep tuned because we're going to give, it's not a pep talk, a little bit different. So sell it. What are we talking about and what am I going to give you today in 5 easy words or less? You can call it what you want. Uh, my purpose is to help each one of you guys develop techniques, gain knowledge, and take action that will aid you in going from where you are to where you want to be. So first off, we're talking about selling yourself. You need to sell your personality, your integrity to other people in products, deals, services, whatever it is. These things don't sell themselves. They have to be sold by people. No, computers don't sell them either. Somebody is tweaking everything to make it work. So the words you use determine your level of success. One of the biggest downfalls I have seen in recent years is the deterioration of language, filthy gutter language that just the other day I was on the phone with a doctor on the east coast of Miami asking about some of their products and things. And his language and was atrocious, to say the least. I wouldn't buy anything from them if they were the only person on earth that had it. It was pretty bad. How you talk to people, how you communicate, the using profanity is not acceptable in any situation. So some people cringe at the word selling as if this is like it's a curse word. It's not, but anyway, don't use bad language. And to keep it short today, we're going to go right to the meat of the matter. I got this idea from Danny and Maria Lena. It's an acronym called PUNCH. Here's what it stands for. PUNCH. The P. Passion. Have energy. Show enthusiasm. Be positive, upbeat when offering information on your company, organization, or product. U. Understanding. Know and understand your product, your idea, your opportunity, whatever it might be. Some of you guys and girls out there, multi-level, you need to know what you're talking about, and you need to have some enthusiasm selling this thing. Not try to be low key. Oh, let's not be too excited. That's baloney. People want to know that you know what you're talking about. Explain clearly. Talk with attention to your enunciation. I know some of you guys are going to say, well, Rev, you don't do that all the time. I apologize. I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to do it. N, narratives. Use stories and words that create pictures and mental images. Man, you can talk about a lot of stuff. And I can talk about, let's talk about sunny Florida. I know you guys want to talk about that. So here we are in sunny Florida. And I can tell you right now, it's a beautiful day, man. The sky is clear. I'm looking out over the golf course and the trees are gently swaying in the breeze. Oh, man. What have you? Oh, well, let me get back to the story here. What I'm supposed to be doing to help you guys. So don't feel bad, man. You can move here anytime you want to. Just have a ton of money ready for housing. The rest of the cost of living here is fairly cheap, but the housing is pretty high, like it is almost everywhere now. Anyway, these stories and words create an image of what these people are purchasing. And when I sold insurance, I didn't have a physical product. It was an intangible. And you had to let people know what this intangible nothing that they're paying for is going to do for them. bringing security for their family when they're not there anymore. If it's disability, bringing security for you and your family. If something happens and you're disabled, if you have a car insurance, you should have car insurance. Something happens to your car, make sure you have more than adequate coverage. Every state is different, but let me tell you, a little tiny 25-50 policy is not going to cut it. I don't even know of any car that costs only $25,000 today. If you get just about anything, man, come to think of it, I really can't think of any car that's worth buying that only costs $25,000. Anyway, let me stop. So you need to research your product and your market, know the people to whom you're trying to sell. And then you can create a word picture that causes them to say, oh, that will fix this for me. Oh, that will do that for me. Oh, I'll feel this way. Create a story and a picture. Also, talk enough, but don't overdo it. I have, and still do on occasion, talk too much. Talk just enough. Don't be afraid to ask for the sale. If your presentation is a half hour long, man, you're going to lose them. But if you're talking to people 7-8 minutes into it, you can say, hey, man, how does it sound to you? Or which package do you like the best? Or whatever you're selling. C is for clarity. Be clear and don't use technical terms. Wow, I have found this is a more common issue than I really anticipated talking about. I've listened to salespeople on different types of products and services. And then sometimes they will roll into shop talk, is what I call it. You cannot convey in an effective way your message if you're using the technical jargon that you and your compatriots use at work, or the techies use at work, or whatever. Use talk that is conversational, that is easy to understand. Break it down, like for an 8-year-old. Break it down, whatever it is. Man, I don't know if I know most of my audience doesn't go to church, but for those that do go to church, or for you guys that don't go to church, let me rephrase this. And you go into a church and they're using all of these different types of religious words, and you're like, I don't have a clue what they're talking about. How is that communicating to you the simple message that Jesus loves you? That's really the whole gospel message. Jesus loves you. He wants the best for you. No matter what you've done, no matter what is in your past, forget it, because Jesus is going to forgive that and help you become better. That's the message. I've gone into churches and heard terms and I thought, wow, it's a good thing I've been in church most of my life. I wouldn't have a clue what they were saying. Let me move on. Get to the H in punch. Heart. When your message comes from your heart with sincerity and conviction, it's evident. You are believable. If they feel, man, this guy or girl really believes what they're saying. Do you use the product? Yes, sir, I do. Has it helped you in any way? Yes, sir, it has. Whatever. So if you believe in what you're doing, you definitely ought to have the product or service. And if you don't, then why are you trying to sell it and make a buck? Because that's just wrong. You know, if you're selling a product, if you're selling vitamins and you don't take them, man, I'm not gonna put a big L on your head, but that's just bad. I call that con man economics. Anyway, so whether it's the business you started or the company for which you're working or the product you're selling, the service you're selling, anything that involves convincing or encouraging people, you need to be the poster child for that product, service, or whatever. So keep yourself in mind. James Barry, I wrote this out so I could read it to you. Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. So this week, bring sunshine into the life of each person with whom you have contact. Make it a fantastic week. New Year's Eve's coming up. Enjoy it.